Welcome back to our ICF mountain home build. It is now nearing the end of July with temperatures in the 90s, heat index of over 100, and a humidity of around 100%. It's been raining just about every single afternoon here because of that high humidity, and because of that we've been having a little bit of trouble getting some contractors out here. But this week we are going to be stuccoing the basement. If you're curious why we need to stucco our ICF basement, we're going to cover that a little bit later on in the video. First, I want to send out a huge thank you to Ariat for sponsoring today's video.
These are the brick ledges. I've been trying to smooth these out with a hammer and a chisel, and that's been annoying. So southern wall guys are going to come back and they're going to hit this with a concrete sander, try and get these smoothed and leveled so I can get them waterproofed, because we have rain hitting places like this. When it rains really hard and it gets down in between the seam and starts coming down on the inside of the wall in the basement. So that's bad. Brick ledges are here so we can lay deck pan and then pour our concrete over it to build our porches and decks. But when they did this basement, they didn't really smooth this off, so they're coming back to do that. Then I'm going to paint it with some waterproof rubberized stuff and then go over that, get it all flashed and ready so we can get it to stop dripping water into the basement. It's not bad, but it's bad enough that it definitely needs to be addressed, so got to get this done. So they got fiberglass mesh they're bringing all the way up over this ledge up to the bottom of the doors. Now we're putting the base coat on. And then once we get the porches on, we'll pick the color and I'll come back and finish it. Today is just sanding down and rasping off all that powdery stuff that happens whenever it is exposed to the sun, so we have a good surface to stick to. And today is just mud day. It's gonna look good.
That's fine. We'll cut it halfway. Make a half mark.
You want to get on that side?
probably half a day left, so we've got to finish this wall. We've got all the other walls done, as you can see. This is the base coat. We're going to do the base coat first, and then waterproof it here where this brick ledge is, and then flash it, and then we're going to build the porches, and then they're going to come back and put the final coat with the color on. So that kind of explains that. We wanted to get this on first so that we could build the porches, and if any mess gets made, we haven't done the final coat yet. So that was the reasoning for all that. So it's looking good. They've got a real thin coat over the fiberglass mesh, and then if you look over here around that door, we're putting foam sort of as the foam trim, and they'll stucco that, and it kind of makes it all tie together and look cool, and it gives us a better way to caulk it and seal it. We're not going to do that up here, obviously, because from here up will be board and batten style, probably a hardy plank, but board and batten look. And so this is the part we wanted to get done so we can start on the porches. Got another day, like I said, and they're doing a really good job, especially as hot as it has been. Okay, we're at the front of the house. They finished this today. Now, at the beginning we said we'd explain why we're doing stucco. Stucco is one of those things you got to do just right to get it right. It's a kind of a difficult finish to pull off correctly. Fortunately, we found a guy who's been doing this for 30-some years, and I've seen him do it. I've seen other houses he's done, and he does a real good job. Reason we're doing stucco on the basement is this right here, because this is a curved surface. There's not many other cladding options out there other than stucco. I mean, we could have parged it, which is just basically kind of stucco. It's like concrete, but stucco, you can color it and it's waterproof and all that kind of stuff. So we're not really going to be able to see this much because we'll have porches here out to about here, and then stone piers holding the porch up, so you'll be able to see under it, but it'll be a kind of a dark color. So we didn't want to attract attention to this part as much as we do the top part. Some of the reasons for doing stucco. Also, again, it's a really nice waterproof solid membrane type situation. Don't have to worry about leakage or water infiltrating. One of the things I was a little concerned about and didn't know how we were going to address was how this brick ledge stops at this wall. We don't have a brick ledge here because there won't be a porch here. And so how are we going to deal with this where this terminates? Well, these guys build this stuff all the time on commercial jobs, so they're just building that out of foam, and they're going to cut that to the shape and terminate that and dress it up and make it look exactly like it's supposed to. They filled in this gap here. They've got this block of foam here. They're ready to trim that and do that, make that clean up real good. They're doing the same kinds of things like I mentioned around the door. They foamed in that inside the doorway, and they've foamed it to make it to put that trim on. So we're thinking if we have our steps, say this piece of scaffolding is 8 feet wide, so imagine that our steps are 8 feet wide, and we'll make those stone and come up onto the porch, and then maybe carry that width of stone around the door to make a nice stone entryway. That's kind of what we're thinking about right now. I'm still trying to get it designed and figured out and get everybody on the same page to figure out how we're going to do that. That's been my biggest challenge. This whole house, because I had everything designed and figured out, it wasn't really too bad to get it built, except for the porches, because I didn't have that fully drawn or figured out yet. So that's kind of what we're doing on the fly. But it's coming along. One of the other good things about having a guy who has been doing this for so long, he does both stone and stucco, is he knows exactly what to do and what'll look good and what kind of stone to use, and you know. So he had a good suggestion. We're gonna draw it up and see if that's what we want to do. I think it is. All right, they've finished the base coat. It's been a couple days, and we haven't been filming a lot just because it's been so hot. So we've been kind of staying inside during this heat dome and doing what we can in the evenings. But they were able to finish this base coat. Turned out real nice. So it kind of terminates down here at the starter strip that they put in, and we'll end up putting a slab there where that waterproofing is up to the bottom of the starter strip when this is all finished. So this will be a slab here. And they trimmed out the door. So that makes a nice transition around the door to the brick mold. And then they'll come back and apply that second finish coat with the color on it once we get the porches finished. And they waterproofed everywhere along the top and along the brick ledge with some super good waterproofing. It is midday. It's about 92 degrees. Sure will be glad when it cools off a little bit, so we can get back to being more productive. Here's a good shot of this brick ledge detail. And the waterproofing. So cleaning off the top of that brick ledge and making it smooth turned out pretty good. Now we have a nice surface to put our deck pan down for the porches. And then we'll come along here and we're going to flash this with a piece of flashing that goes like that. And then we're going to put some, I think I'm going to put some rebar into here that will project into the porch, maybe, I don't know, maybe 18 inches. So that when we pour, everything's locked to the house. Here's the side that does not have a porch. So we'll bring siding down to there. We were going to put rock here, but decided once we mocked it up in the computer that it just didn't look right. So decided not to do that. And here's where they cleaned up the corners. If you recall, the corners were kind of just left. So he put a piece here and cut that to fit, made that real nice, like it's supposed to be there. And then along here, trimmed back the dimple board, put that starter strip down at the bottom, and we'll trim this dimple board off once we clean this up. I'm gonna start raking rocks, get all these rocks cleaned up out of here, and then kind of throw them down in the ditch along the driveway. A lot of rocks, no shortage of rocks. So that's kind of what I'm working on today, is raking rocks. And then this evening I'm going to start pulling string and laying out our porch piers. Here's the front door where they detailed it with some what will be some stucco, and then I think probably we'll wrap that whole thing in a little bit of stone, kind of as a little entrance, and that should turn out pretty nice. Just kind of cleaning this all up, and I'm going to pick all these rocks up, like I said, and throw them down in the ditch. And we got grass. The grass we spread a couple weeks ago is starting to take, help kind of hold this soil in place. I'm going to wait till probably September and overseed this again. This rye takes hold pretty quickly and seems to be doing its job. This is the barest spot because it gets so much sun, it's kind of cooking it. But in all the places where we have shade, it's coming in pretty nice. Come over here where there's shade a lot of the day. Like I said, we've been having such high temperatures that I'm surprised any of this grass took. But it's starting to take. Down here in the drain field for the septic system, leach field, drain field, whatever, depends on where you are in the country as to what you call it. Getting some grass going on down here. This stays in the shade pretty well most of the day, so kind of taking hold. And like I said, we'll overseed it 2 or 3 different times over the next year or so. Get this to fill in. Kind of like me trying to grow a beard. Just doesn't really happen overnight or very well. I am definitely looking forward to having some steps. So where this walkboard was sitting for a week while they did the stucco, the grass was actually growing under there because it was getting some shade. Tells you how hot it's been. Turned out good. Stucco's finally done, ready to do porches. Special thanks to Ariat once again for sponsoring today's episode. We appreciate their support and we really like their clothes. These new M7 rocker jeans are cool. The boot cut works really good with work boots and everything fits the way it's supposed to. I like them. Check them out. We have a link in the description to a page with all of our favorite Ariat things. Again, thanks to them for sponsoring today's episode, and thanks to you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.